exact same as Goten and Trunks do. They're cocky. They learn Super Saiyan super fast. They fuse and get super cocky and lose. It's essentially Gotenks.
I mean, I, I can say that part is similar, but uh,
And at least Gotenks
Kale is
was.
not cocky. Kale is definitely not cocky.
Well, here's the thing. Remember when she controlled her power? They both was talking trash to Goku.
I mean, she's talking trash to Goku, but at that point, she's not talking trash to Goku because she believes she's better than him. She's talking trash to Goku because, LOL, my wife who likes you and wants to pay attention to you, and I want her to pay attention to
Yeah, but
me.
still, she got cocky. She's like, I control my power. I'm feeling myself now.
I mean, yeah, like every Saiyan
And
does
like,
that.
you can't tell me that Khalifa is literally not the same personality as Goten.
I don't believe that simply because of
I
who
think they're
she
like
is.
the exact same, bro. They're like, let me try my new moves. Oh, this is cool. What's
Are you
this?
talking about Kefla?
I'm talking about when they fuse. They're like,
Well,
it's
at that
Goten.
point, she's the same as every fusion in the show. She's the same as
Except for
Gochi.
Gogeta.
No, she's
Super
the same as
Gogeta.
Gogeta.
Nah, Super Gogeta went to work immediately.
I mean, he went to work immediately by fighting, but his entire attitude is him being cocky. Like, I don't understand.
He was a lot like more serious because he was gonna kill Broly.
I mean, he was gonna kill Broly. That doesn't make him any less cocky. Like, you can tell by his mannerisms, even the way he speaks.
And I know, but like
he's a lot more cocky.
If you want to bring it up, Z Gogeta is all business.
Oh no, yeah. I mean that now see that I was about to say that Zigo, like when I saw Super Broly, I didn't understand the reason why they did what they did with Gogeta, why they changed his personality.
He's the same character.
No, he's not.
He just had a longer fight. It's just like his opponent was stronger this time.
No, he's not the same character because
how is he not the same?
Gogeta, you can't hold on. You can't say he's the same character.
Just that he smiled more.
No, it's straight like he's straight up is cocky.
I'm not going. They're literally different characters. Like Z Broly and Super Broly. Like their origins.
So other than their I was about to say, other than their origins and their motivations, what
isn't the same? Their power set is not the same. Their transformations they don't work the same way. Like,
why don't they work the same? Both their transformations are fueled by their own innate rage. They have virtually no limit.
Bro, here's the thing: the limit. There was a limit because the thing with Z Broly was that at a certain point he had too much power, right? And he blew up. And like Goku punched him and he blew up. He just boom. But Super Broly is more.
I don't understand. Hold on. Explain your point in how he died versus how the characters are different.
My point is that like his power set led to his demise in a way. Cause like he overloaded and like Goku cause remember he had a scar when he got stabbed as a baby. He punched that area.
Okay.
And like the power overloaded. Remember when I know just for artistic purpose, when he went like legendary the first time, like his body blows up.
Cause what?
When Broly goes legendary the first time, if you watch the transformation, like his body like blows up.
I mean that's just
good grab.
That's just like stress. That's just
I know,
that doesn't necessarily that doesn't make him that doesn't mean that.
My point is Super Broly and Z Broly are not the same. I don't think they're very similar. I don't think they're as similar as a lot of people say. Because like Broly had regular Super Saiyan, and then he had Legendary where he just kept getting Buku power, and then he lost. Like Goku beat him, and then with Super Broly, it started off with like because they mentioned it too. They when they're fighting, he's like. He doesn't know what a Super Saiyan is. I'm like he's learning as he fights. But, like there's a limit to what I can teach him, and like it was based off his ability. And he got frustrated enough to where he transformed, and then Vegeta tried to kill him, and then he came back like nah. My thing is that like their power sets act differently. Like
the power set is literally the same.
No, it's not. Broly needed Broly needed regular Super Saiyan and then Legendary, and that was it. But like Broly, when Broly first went like Legendary or whatever, he
Oh,
went
good shit.
he went that, and then Goku said, "We have to run and fuse. We have to run. I'm getting Vegeta. I'm getting out of here."
But you understand, you
So they
can't use
hold
that
on,
as
hold
a
on, hold on,
comp.
hold on, hold on, hold on. My thing is like they get out of there, they learn fusion, and when they're Gogeta Blue and when they're Gogeta Super Saiyan,
Yeah, nothing I could do.
they beating the dog stuff in out Broly, and Broly transforms again. So he has multiple special Super Saiyan transformations. Like his Super Saiyans work more similar to Goku and Vegeta's in Super than they do in
So,
Z. Like it was less of this Super Saiyan form is broken as to I have more Super Saiyan forms. Like it worked a little differently in my. That's what it seemed like to me because he transformed again after Gogeta was Super Saiyan and was whooping on him, and then he said, and then he got stronger, and then Gogeta said, I gotta amp it up. Like
so Broly's,
it was
so
more of
Super
a
Broly's
status.
official transformation chart is
Oh,
Super
how did
Broly's.
you guys got into the beta for Budokai? I'm sorry,
It's just footage. I was trying to find the ROM. I don't know where it's at though.
Man, that must
Oh,
be godlike.
dude, this looks good for a beta. I wish they had it on PS3 back in the day, bro. Dude, I love the new era of gaming, man. Like people would complain that the classics are better, but the remakes that we're getting from the classics are better. The game,
I never complain about like the new generation of things because
yep,
nostalgia blinds people, bro.
bro. Of
Like
course,
there's always gonna be good and bad games, no matter what generation
I
you're in,
mean,
type of
the
thing.
thing about nostalgia is that memory is something that is unreliable, but memory is what keep us warm, what like makes our heart like feel good. You know what I mean? But it
It's
depends. Like,
emotion. It's not based off like actual thought.
nah, but emotion is good too, man. We don't need to be full logical
It
beings.
clouds people because they trash other games because it's not what they grew up
Oh
playing.
no, yeah. Cause I remember when people hated the Majora's Mask remake because they nerfed some shit that you could exploit. But I love Majora's Mask in Ocarina for the 3DS, bro. When they made that shit, I was so happy, bro. I bought them on the online shit for the 3DS and 100% of them in 2 days
You
because
know,
I
I've
already did
never
that shit.
finished the Zelda game.
Dude, honestly, I would recommend you Breath of the Wild because Breath of the Wild is like Dark Souls. Is no. It's like Elden Ring because Dark Souls is more linear. In Elden Ring, you can go wherever the fuck you want and shit, and you would feel like the similarities between Breath of the Wild
I
and
gotta see. Because as a kid, I didn't like it because I hated puzzles as a kid. I didn't like puzzles.
oh, I love
I
them.
was,
I love
now
them
I like
because I have
puzzles because like
somebody
I
to be
like
with them.
I like Resident Evil puzzles and stuff like that.
Oh, you just didn't like
But
sodas because the thing with soda is
I just didn't
friends
like
that played
puzzles as
it.
a kid because like I wanted to just play. I want as a kid I don't want to think. I wanted to just play. But
Yeah,
like
because
now I can probably play it.
the thing about soda is that even the boss fights are like puzzles because you gotta like go for weaknesses, hit them in the eye and shit.
Wait a minute, bro. You know Kui was supposed to be in Budokai 1.
Who?
Kui. You remember
Hui.
the dude Vegeta killed on Namek, the first person he killed?
Hui.
He was the
Oh,
one
He's
that
purple.
Vegeta did dirty fireworks on.
Him and
yeah.
Vegeta were equals, and then Vegeta said, "Nah, I'm stronger now, bro. I'm not the same."
I remember him. No. Wait. Pui isn't the dude from
Now,
like
Pui Pui is from my Babbidi's crew.
Majin. The way.
That's when Vegeta did the two hand blow up on.
No, I
Yeah,
know. I know. Pui is the guy that is like Lord Frieza in Tenkaichi
Yeah,
3.
yeah.
That's his
yeah.
super.
He was
Dude,
gone
that's
because there's a character announcer trial for him where they say his name, but they didn't let him do it.
Pui is cool, man. In Tenkaichi, I used to play him in Janemba to fuck around with people. Not Janemba, fuck. Yajirobe.
Um,
Dude,
Let me see. Let
so
me
so
see.
Super Broly's canon transformations are base form Ikari, regular Super
Mhm.
Saiyan, and legendary
Mhm.
Super Saiyan. He has the exact same amount of forms, with the exception of Akari as regular Broly. The only difference is the way in which their power scales. The only reason why Super Broly is able to keep up with Goku and Vegeta is for the sake of the plot. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if it followed its actual lore, and thus furthering my own thing that Akira Toriyama is a fucking hack, there should be no way Broly realistically should even be capable of even scratching the dust off of Goku and Vegeta's boots. It's the same
Here's
with
the thing.
Frieza.
Here's
Bro,
the
same with
thing.
Frieza. Frieza trained for 4 years, so he's like, bro, I can fight
For
Super Saiyan
months.
I don't
God.
even think
Yeah,
he
what's up?
trained for the
Four
full
months.
4 years. I think he
4
trained for
months.
like a year.
Months. No, four
I
months.
think
Four
Frieza
months,
makes
yeah, 4
perfect
Months.
months.
Yeah.
sense.
It was
I
4
think
months, and
Frieza
he.
makes perfect sense because the Frieza that was terrorizing people for years had never trained in his entire life.
I mean, that's
That
cool.
makes perfect sense to me. If he's that strong with zero training, it makes perfect sense that he can get that much stronger in a few months.
I would now see. I would agree with you. If
Because it's like
I
you
would
ever,
agree with
you know,
you,
when you first, when, you remember when you first started working out, and, like you made gains so quick. It's the same thing with Frieza.
Just know
who
how
are
to
you talking
speedrun
about?
games.
Because like when when you first started working out, you got like stronger and like you got bigger super quick, and it never is the same after that. Because when you first start,
You're right. He
it's
peaked. You peak. The law of
yeah,
diminishing returns. That's what it is.
exactly.
Right.
But with
But
Frieza, it's the same thing.
The
I feel
Saiyans
like
don't have
Like
that.
they
Saiyans don't
got
have
there are
the
people
law
I
of
knew,
diminishing returns.
who had never worked
well,
out
they do.
before.
Apparently, it's canon that after so many Zenkai boosts, they don't get as strong. It's why one of the things why they don't
They
just
don't have no
exploit
more.
it repeatedly.
Well,
Oh,
you know what? I think that's a lie because that's basically what the tournament of power was.
yeah, bro.
Remember
They
Goku
got
was like,
boys.
I need to rush real quick. I need to rush real quick after getting whooped on, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm a little stronger than last time, even though that was 2 minutes ago.
Honestly, Kefla shouldn't have fought Ultra Instinct like either or
And
Blue.
in the in
The
the in
manga
the
was
in the
better
manga,
because
she didn't fight Ultra Instinct. She fought
No,
Gohan.
I like that. In
Gohan's
the
high
manga,
was
she lost to Gohan, and that was fine. That was
Didn't
good.
they knock each other out in the manga?
Yes,
it was
Yeah,
a tie. It was a draw.
there was a
yeah.
tie.
But manga Gohan is busted.
Mm, y-
You know what's actually crazy is they canonically say that for the anime they upscale the characters. The
That
anime
is true.
characters are stronger than their manga counterparts, and they're
Yeah,
like
that might be
sig-
true. That might be true because
and they're significantly stronger than their manga counterparts. That's what's
you,
crazy.
you know what? I kind of BS because like current manga Goku is broken, and so is manga Vegeta.
Yeah, they
Well,
got the transformations and shit
well,
now.
well. I mean, they're kind of broken, but you also have to understand the manga's also way ahead than the anime, so you have to wait until that version of the anime comes out to compare power and strength.
'Cause,
So right
what
now,
else?
manga
Oh,
Goku could
in
probably
B
beat anime
three, I know
Goku, but
like
that's
in
because
in B three we know Bulma is gonna be a
Ooh.
character, but she got scrapped. They were gonna bring
What's
back
that?
Dodoria, Zarbon, and Night,
yeah.
They've been bringing everyone back pretty much, yeah.
but
But my
damn,
my
bro, I always
my
wonder
whole
why they didn't bring him back.
Oh,
yeah my whole thing with
You
what I
know,
was saying with
I think you want it to be the same for the sake of continuity, but like that's not how Toriyama really. I don't think
what
like
are you
they're not.
talking about?
I think he. I think it's like you want the Broly to be the same when they're not.
They're they're not the
Like
same
it was
character personality wise.
Toriyama wrote the character differently on purpose, and I think the power set was taken into account
Listen,
because
there's too many
he has a unique transformation that the other one doesn't have.
that's fine, but even then, like I said, their premise is the same. Like literally,
Well, it's Broly, yeah, it's Broly, but like I don't think their transformations work the exact same way. I don't think.
what do you
I
mean?
don't think.
What do you
I don't think
mean?
their transformations work the exact same way. Broly literally has more transformations. His transformations are
He only has
different.
three transformations. He only has three transformations.
He has more than Z.
I mean, that's fine, but their premise is still the same. Their premise is still based on the fact that the longer he fights, the stronger he gets, whether it's through
Yeah, but
learned
it's in
strength or
different
force.
ways though. It's different ways, and I think that's the point. Like it's not the same. Like they both get stronger throughout the fight. That's the whole concept of the character.
Still
He's a
going. I
natural
think this is gonna
tank.
be my last one for the night.
He's just he's really strong, but I don't think it's this like they work differently. I think this on purpose. I think it's like if
The only
the
I'm going to
same
tell
it's
you
the
right now,
same it's the same destination through different means.
it's the exact same means.
I
The
don't
only
think so.
difference, the only
Man, it
difference
wasn't
is
written
that
that way.
it's the literally the exact same means. The
It's
only
not
reason
because it was built up differently too. Like Broly was a raw prodigy Tarzan type dude in the Super movie, but in the in Z he was a legend. He was the coming of a legend. It was different. It made more sense because he was like
their
Vegeta was like
stories are slightly
Vegeta was
altered.
like, oh nah, this is a legendary whatever I thought was a myth. Yada yada yada. But in Super he's just like in Super he's LeBron, bro. In Z he's Shaq. It, it, it's
Oh man.
Why
it's
do
it's
you think
different.
that? If anything,
It's